What's up, y'all? So in this video, we're going to talk about what we could have done better in FNCS, and maybe it even help y'all do better in FNCS. You never know. But before we get into that, make sure y'all pay attention to the background gameplay because it's a solo cut from yours truly, and I was feeling myself after I got that. I could have won the game, but small things that made it to where I did not win the game. But anyways, let's get into the video. So the first thing I want to talk about is if you're above 150 HP in in-game like moving zones, feel like don't feel like you have to heal. You don't have to heal yet. Just make sure you get into zone, and once you get to zone, then you heal, because in those 5 seconds it take to pop a big pot or even chug splash, people are rotating in front of you, and then they're gonna be holding you when they get to zone. So it just makes your game a lot harder, and just for a big pot that you could literally just pop later and get there safely. You know what I mean? So that's the first thing I wanted to say. The second thing is that in moving zones, it is super important that you stay dead side. And that's something that I'm realizing lately, is that if you are not dead side in moving zones, you will not play as good, because you're just getting focused from all types of angles and stuff like that. And it just makes it way too hard for you to handle. You know what I mean? You're just screwing yourself over if you don't stay dead side. That's all in game that I can think of. And then off spawn or mid game, if you're off spawn, you get contested off spawn, you want to try to finish that fight as soon as possible, because if you finish it within the first minute of y'all landing, then you can just chill and just loot the rest of the spot. You know what I mean? And then the mid game fights is if you get double keyed by some kids, because I feel like there's no way this only happens to me. So if you get W keyed by some kids and then they W key you, but they're not playing aggressive, they literally just W key you, build above you, and just sit up there and won't let you do anything. Just try to find a way to disengage, because they're brain dead. You know how it is. They're just not good at the game. So you need to try to disengage, because all it's doing is screwing you over at the end of the day. It's screwing both of y'all over, but the kids that are doing that don't realize that they're screwing both of y'all over, because they won't do good, because you're in a storm, because they're just sitting on top of you. They won't leave whenever they're on height, and they can easily disengage from the fight. But instead of doing that, they just sit up there and just wait. But anyways, I just went on that rant to basically say, try to find a way to disengage, okay? And what else is there? Oh, okay. So in the later rounds of FNCS, whenever you need storm surge and stuff like that, this is especially for people who land at POIs. If you're landing at POI, if you have the stuff for one, if somebody pushes you or keys you to win the fight, and two, have the heals and the shields, rotate out of the POI early. You don't have to loot the whole POI, because positioning for storm surge tags is way more important than getting that extra loot, because you're going to have that extra loot for what? You're not going to have any storm surge tags, and you're going to die to surge. You see what I'm saying? So just rotate early if you pull zone mostly, because if you're rotating towards zone, everybody has to rotate on that side of the map with you, so you might get some tags because everybody's moving, you know what I mean? But if you pull zone, you got to get that position now on top of like the highest hill in the game or highest hill that's in the zone at that moment, and look for storm surge tags. And outside of that, there's not really much else. Just enjoy the gameplay in the background. And yeah, after this video finishes, go follow my socials. It's Cheonsa FN on everything but YouTube, but y'all already know that because y'all are here. But anyways, I love y'all. Deuces.
I turned your
Come here. No, I heal you. I raise you.
Behind you, behind you.
Let me know.
Fine, he's coming. No, fine. Second. Oh, here.
You're a bitch, bro. I swear to God, you're a bitch.
One.
Alright, drop everything. Drop everything. Everything. Alright.
Top eight. Rinse down. Yo, just stay safe, clear. Chill.
Yeah, I know. I'm trying to claim shit, bro.
Yeah, top 7.
Perfect. It pulls back.
Blue mark.
What up?
You have 650 mats.
Yeah.
You gotta kill. Top 5. 400 mats, all wood. 3 mats. Play zone for 10, like couple seconds. Good shit. Top 4. Or top 3. It's a duo and a solo. 250 max. Good shit, bro. You didn't get all the mats.
It's fine. It's fine.
Finish your mats. Get tight. 5, 4, 3. No mats.
Okay.
Fuck it, let's go!
Let's go, baby.
I am that nigga, bro! I am that nigga! It's just that fucking simple! I am him!